I don't know what nothing is. I don't know what nothing is, bro. I don't know nothing is. See me next. I'm on my life. Okay, come on. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Bum ass. Hey, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Man, watch out, bro. Watch out. Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't disrespect me, nigga. Don't disrespect me, bro.
As y'all can see, I'm very serious about making that fight. I told him I was gonna do what I was gonna do to his little mans, and you know I feel like the world gonna ask for it now. They feel like he's the lower version of Shakur, so I showed what I could do to him. So let's see what.
Cheering, no, George. Hey, George, I don't know where nothing is. I don't know where nothing is, bro. I don't know where nothing is. Okay, come on, let's do it. Hey, y'all heard HIM. Y'all heard HIM, a bum, watch out. Disrespecting me, bro. Don't disrespect me, a circumflex, disrespecting me, bro. Hey, I'm going to come see you next. But as y'all can see, I'm very serious about making that fight. Music, I told him I was going to do what I was going to do to his little mans. And you know, I feel like the world going to ask for it now. They feel like he's the music, the lower person of Shakur. So I showed what I could do to him, so let's see what Shakur going to do. Following a heated exchange, Shakur Stevenson Music took to social media to respond to Wasik Foster, who he claims has been falsely boasting about beating him and running him out of the gym. Stevenson asserted that he has never backed Music down from a challenge and emphasized his integrity, concluding with a direct challenge, let's get it. Furthermore, Shakur said, look, they starting already. This dude screamed my name on every platform. Lions say he beat me up and ran me out the gym when Ian never run from nobody. I'm a man, Music first, gang, let's get it. Furthermore, Shakur said in the post-fight press conference, Foster maintains his account of sparring sessions Music with Shakur, asserting Shakur is fully aware of the events. He claims there were multiple one-sided sessions in his favor. Foster emphasizes his honesty and suggests Shakur's frustration at the mention of his name validates his claims. He vows to demonstrate his superiority when they eventually fight. He know what it is, man. He know what happened in them sparring sessions. It wasn't just one, it was several sparring sessions, and he know I'm not lying. I don't tell lies. Music, I would tell y'all if it was a back-and-forth sparring session, it was one-sided. Music, and he know that. That's why he always getting his feelings when everybody ask him to bite me or, you know, when I'm calling his name. And when we fight, I ma show the world that why, you know what I mean. I ma show them. After Foster's win against Raymond Music, Ford, Tim Bradley gave his immediate reaction to Foster calling out Shakur Stevenson. He believes a fight between Oshakwi Foster and Shakur Music, Stevenson is a significant bout. Noting Stevenson's difficulty in outmaneuvering Foster compared to past opponents, he dismissed a Foster-Navarrete fight as overdue and less lucrative. See Shakur in the ring, ooh, he dropped the son, Foster, you see that. Love the energy, Shakur, love the energy. Hey, I told you ain't no you can't maneuver around this one. Hey, we don't want to see no damn Navarrete and Oshakwi Foster. Sorry, Music, I don't want to see it. Hell no, you go where the big money's at. The big money is with Shakur Stevenson. That's where the big money's at. Forget Oshakwi, forget not Oshakwi, but forget Navarrete. You can always go do that. No, you go get the big Shakur serious about it. You go get the big Oshakwi, go make that one happen. Forget about Navarrete. No, hell no, nope. Navarrete fight should have happened a long time ago. Hell no, he can wait. Music, after all the back and forth trash talk, Sost Walker finally weighed in on what he actually saw in the ring. He made it clear that Oshakwi Foster is not the same fighter people remember from the past. In his eyes, no one else in the division can really handle Foster right now. He pointed to Foster's display of heart and raw strength as proof, especially the moment he came out swinging and literally threw blood out of the ring. Well, you haven't shocked us anymore, maybe not what happened tonight. You called the bad man. I don't think nobody else in the division can a-circumflex with Shakur Foster. He's not the person that he used to be. The fights that he had in the past, he really won the other fight against the Dominican a-circumflex, whatever that is. Foster showed grit tonight, he showed heart, but it was just too much skill, too much grit, too much strength. Paul, hey yo, but we talking boxing. When Foster came and threw blood out the ring, you should have known what type of night it's going to be. He came to hurt, adding to the growing tension. The Mill City boxing host highlighted how the old friendship between Shakur Foster and Shakur Stevenson has completely soured. He pointed to Shakur refusing to shake Foster's hand as a sign that bigger financial opportunities are likely on his mind. The host questioned whether fans truly prefer a Shakur versus Raymond Muratalla fight over a grudge match with Foster. He also acknowledged their ongoing sparring war, with Foster claiming he dominated and Shakur denying the story entirely. Shakur Stevenson, there was two things music that I liked. You went into the ring, you wore the Red Sox hat, but didn't shake his music hand. And what I take from that is there got to be some bigger fights on the table. Music, and I feel like because of that, he didn't shake his hand. So is the Raymond Muratalla fight music, more of a lucrative fight. Is that what the fans want to see more? Is Raymond Muratalla versus Shakur Stevenson music, or do the fans want to see Shakur Stevenson or Shavkat Rakhimov? Each music person saying, listen, I stopped you in 4 rounds. I made you run out the ring. Shakur Stevenson goes in the music interview, says that he didn't like the way he was lying in an interview. Foster saying, I didn't lie in an interview. So there's a lot music of tension, a lot of bad blood. They used to be friends once upon a time, and now it just went bad. So now Foster says, I beat your son. Music, when am I going to fight you next? Sean Zittel observed Shakur Foster's victory against music, Raymond Ford, highlighting Foster's growing confidence and dominance in the latter half of the fight, which led to him retaining his titles. Additionally, Zittel commented on Shakur Stevenson's evident anger during the post-fight confrontation, noting it as the most upset he had ever seen Shakur, finding his emotional reaction particularly striking given his typically calm nature. But Foster gained confidence in the second half and took the fight over and, deservedly retained his titles. So it was a tense chess match. Again, a lot of speed, a lot of counterpunching, a lot of really good defense. Music, Ford then got tired around the 6th. And Foster did enough to win the fight and closed in emphatic fashion in the 11th and in the 12th. But I think that, it was funny to watch Shakur Stevenson get so angry. It was, remember Cameron with Bill O'Reilly said, you mad. And a shout out to Killa, my one-time co-host who I hope to co-host more with. Music, Shakur was very mad. That was the most angry I've ever seen Shakur Stevenson, okay. By far, music, the most angry I've ever seen him. Foster is eager to fight any opponent, including Shakur Stevenson or Lamont Roach. He mentioned that a fight with Richardson Hitchens is not possible because Hitchens has music, moved to a different weight class. Foster is determined to defeat all his opponents until he is recognized as the top fighter in his division. He also expressed strong music interest in fighting Gervonta Davis. Shakur, a Lamont man, whoever. Hitchens and I already ran away to others, so I can't get him. But music, whoever they send at me. Whoever they put in front of me. I keep knocking them down until they say I'm number 1. What do you think about the Tank fight? Oh, I would love that fight too. I would definitely love that fight. I'll take that fight in a heartbeat for sure. Turning attention to another potential challenger. Lamont Roach stated that he and Shakur Stevenson have discussed fighting. but their schedules might not match up. Roach believes if he wins the 135 lb championship, Stevenson would want to fight him for the title, which would settle who was the best in that boxing division. I mean, you and Shakur both talked about music, you will fight each other. And obviously, maybe different timelines for each other. Is that 35-40, and when could that fight, even possibly music, happen? If you pick up this belt at 35, do you think that could happen? I say 35. Singing, once I win the championship, I know he'll probably want to reclaim it. Be champion and same belt that music he has. So we'll see. I think that's a fight. I think that's the best fight music in the division. At 135 pounds, and I think that will define, whose music, the best at 135. Which is one of the hardest divisions right now. After defeating Raymond Ford, Foster dismissed the idea that their match was evenly split. Despite Ford's reputation as a highly skilled fighter, Foster felt he dominated the fight, especially after landing a significant uppercut in the 11th round, and believes he could have secured a knockout had he focused more on body shots.